When we think of Nazi soldiers during World War II, we picture combat, uniforms, and tanks. But what about money? How did these men get paid in the middle of a war? And how did they spend it when stationed in foreign countries? Today, we're diving into the surprising story of Wehrmacht paychecks, occupation currencies, and what everyday soldiers bought while Europe was burning. Like any army, the Wehrmacht paid its men. A private earned a modest wage, while officers collected much more. But most of this wasn't handed out in the trenches. Instead, salaries were deposited into bank accounts back in Germany. Families depended on those deposits. But soldiers needed spending money at the front. That's where field pay, or Frontgeld, came in. Cash for troops in occupied zones. In France, Norway, and Poland, the Nazis printed their own money. Besatzungsgeld, or occupation money. This wasn't just convenience, it was control. Unfair exchange rates gave German soldiers enormous purchasing power but devastated local economies. So what did German soldiers buy? The most commonplace was the canteen or military canteen. Cigarettes, chocolate, postcards, all at discounted prices. In occupied cities, soldiers took advantage of their spending power, visiting cafes, buying souvenirs, seeking entertainment. Cigarettes, coffee, and sugar became currency themselves. On the black market, a pack of smokes could buy a hot meal or bottle of wine. Not all money was spent abroad. Many soldiers sent wages home through the Feldpost military postal system. Families back in Germany relied on these transfers for groceries, rent, and raising children, while breadwinners were at war. Nazi soldiers weren't just fighters, they were economic tools of occupation. Their wages and spending were part of Germany's strategy of domination. For soldiers, money bought normal life amid chaos. For occupied civilians, it meant exploitation and daily reminders of Nazi economic control. In the end, every paycheck, every purchase, every cigarette traded told a story of power, survival, and the human cost of war.